Gloppy Creations episode 4. Today, we're going to be making something in the crock pot. Now you're going to take this part out because this is the only part you're going to really need. This is going to be for after you do stuff to it. And then you're going to put that to the side. And then you're going to flip the lid over like this. Okay? And you're going to take your chicken broth and your couscous and layer it like this. So it should be broth, couscous, broth, couscous, broth, and couscous, and wrappers. Those are made extra for later. And then you're gonna flip it over like a pancake, and it's gonna fall down and droop, 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 and it's gonna stick to the pan. But that's fine, because you're just gonna take your sesame seed oil and drizzle it all over. Then you're gonna scrape it off. Then you're gonna scoop it with your hand, and you're gonna smack it down in there. And then you take your ricotta cheese, and you're gonna layer it like this, squeezy. Okay, and then you put your sprinkles in there, and your Italian dressing. You're like, you use a lot of the same ingredients in all of them because all mine require all of these main ingredients. And then you put salt in, and make sure, and you're gonna take a separate cup, has to be a cup. You're gonna put in your minced garlic with water, and you're gonna take the rest of your ricotta cheese and sprinkles. Oh, and your huckleberry honey. There's a lot on top. And then you're gonna take the lid. Where'd it go? You're gonna take the lid. You're gonna shake it up. And you're gonna dump it into your crock pot. And this is probably the most important part. If you mess this part up, it'll look like sludge and it'll taste disgusting. You will take your blender, the cup of your blender, and put it in your crock pot with the rest of your liquefied garlic bread that we made in episode 3. You're not gonna put the lid on it. You're gonna put it in the crock pot. You're gonna put it in the crock pot. And you're gonna set it to -20 degrees Fahrenheit. Turn it on and leave it on for about 5 days. 5 days later. 5 days later. Now this should be frozen, and one touch will shatter it, and that's perfect because that's gonna be the relish that you're gonna make. So shatter it and sprinkle it all over the contents in your crock pot. And you're gonna take a spoon, a big spoon, and take a big spoon and a chopstick, and you're gonna start mushing it up. Okay? And now, it should be like this here. So scoop it in your cup. You're gonna put some gelatin, very vital, and you're gonna stick it in your dad's water bottle. Okay, he's gonna love it. Put it in your dad's water bottle. Okay. And then you're gonna put the lid on top. Has to be a hydro flask so it stays -20 degrees. You're gonna go like this. You're gonna go woo to make sure it's all the water is at the top and all the goop is at the bottom. And then you're gonna give it to him, and he's gonna swallow it, and he's gonna spit it out, and then you're gonna use that DNA to put inside your crock pot. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the food in your mouth. 1 second.
You have a guest that has
like
an infected hand.
This is from last episode.
And you're gonna chew it, and you're gonna spit it in and keep spitting it. And you're also gonna have ricotta cheese in your mouth to add to that flavor. Okay? And then it should start looking like this, and it's gonna be pink because you added your father's DNA and part of his tongue.
Add in your father's DNA.
It should look like this. Just like this. You're gonna put it in the crock pot with some lime juice. Add some salt. And you're gonna take it you're gonna put it in the oven.
In open mouth. Insert
put
garbage can.
the-
Throw away.
Don't drink that. Don't drink that. No, actually, don't drink that. See, your father will drink it, and will love it.
It's water.
Father, it's the liquid and the water that you made with your crock pot. That has my DNA in it.
Water.
See, he loved it. Anyway, and while this is baking, you're gonna do a ritual. You're gonna grab your couscous and you're gonna start throwing it like this everywhere, and then you're gonna take your ricotta cheese and you're gonna bathe in it. You're gonna spread it all over, get it in, squeeze it in, and then you're gonna pour red juice all over yourself, and then you're gonna chow straight chicken broth.
Why are you being so gross?
And then you're gonna take your Italian dressing. You're gonna put it in your hair like shampoo.
That's mohawk, bro.
And then you're gonna take your test subject. Come here.
I think he's got an infected head and hand.
And this is from your other ones where it didn't go quite right. And you're gonna just put it in his hair. Okay? And then you're gonna garnish it with and you should start having a reaction. Okay, and then it's done from the oven. So you're gonna grab your food in the crock pot. Okay, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, you're gonna dump it on your mother. Dump it on your mother while she's sleeping. And it should marinate on her. Okay, and then she's gonna come up and you're gonna say, jump it in here, and so she's gonna dump it back in the crock pot. And some of her skin should be in there as well because the acid has burned it right off. Just kidding, there's no acid, and her skin should burn off. But it should marinate and her skin will turn orange. Okay, and the one last thing, this is super important, is make sure you always have a test subject. You might get red spots, but that's just part of it. And then you're gonna peel the red spots off and you're gonna stick them in. You're gonna stick them in the crock pot. And then your other test subject should have sprouted wings and have a fairy horn. You're gonna pluck off the horn, stick it in there, and steal his sucker, and lick it, and spit it into the crock pot. And garnish with sprinkles. And that is episode 4 of Gloopy Gloppy Creations. Oh, I also forgot. Feed it to your cat and he'll start throwing up. And then you use that as fertilizer for the one in episode 5. See you in episode 5.